Reckless attacking first right now. Happy Squid's now going to go. Nico is going to go on the Reinhardt along with the Zarya combination here, seeing it very, very often. Wanting to use that defensive shield by Zarya to mitigate that incoming damage, allowing her to deal that outgoing damage and try and make sure that Reinhardt has that maximum amount of shield usage on this defensive hold. Dark looking like he is going to go on that Reinhardt, though. It's going to be Reinhardt Zarya as well for Reckless to see if they can just push through. Sharkfin going to switch, though. Not going to play that Widowmaker on this map. He's going to go on to the Tracer. Have not seen him play Tracer too much here. Genesis now going to go on the Junkrat. Fletch as well, going to mirror him and doing that Junkrat as well, demonstrating that really great ability on both teams. Trying to find that opportunity for position. It is going to be Genesis getting a little aggressive here, wanting to try and put those traps on the high ground, making sure that anybody turning the corner is going to get stuck, and see if they can try and get a early pick right off the bat. 10 seconds until these doors do open for Happy Squids to approach this point. Reckless gonna need to do everything they can to try and push a 3 victory right now, but I do believe they can do it. They can come back and try and hold against them, and the doors are going to open with Nico and Shade leading the way. Zarya trying to get some initial damage out along with Genesis in the back, seeing if they can try and get them a little low before they do look to engage. They're going to probably come very, very quickly through this doorway, and there it is. A Genesis getting a nice quick kill early onto Fletch, shutting him down with that concussion mine, looking to try and come around the flank on the left-hand side, dealing a lot of damage. It is going to be a 6v5 in favor of Reckless right now, seeing if they can continue to hold them back. Ben will make the even score right now, though. BDX is going to go down. One support not available for their team, having to be careful and starting to move back. Reckless once again being so aggressive. Riptire coming out by Genesis, wanting to connect, but taken down by Nico. That, wow, Fire Strike connecting and shutting it down mid-air, not allowing it to connect with anybody. Effervescence able to get the res onto Dark, getting him back in the fight right now, having that Earth Shatter available. Does use it, but only connects with one. The Reinhardt shield does come up, and it will be Fletch getting a kill onto Reinhardt, and now Kai following up very quickly onto side on the Zarya. Looking to push now. Happy Squid's getting some momentum on this point, able to get those few crucial picks in the back on the supports and shutting down that Riptire, so Genesis was not able to connect with it, and it is going to be a first capture on A for Happy Squids. Will be 2 ultimates going into this next engage. Ben using that rally early to make sure that they could secure the point, looking to push forward. It is going to be a 4-man ult economy for Happy Squids, looking to try and snowball in. Only 1 ultimate available, Sharkfin being the only one as they look to try and switch the composition. Here comes the sound barrier out by Kai to see if he can give protection, but a Deadeye by Sharkfin. Doesn't matter about the sound barrier, taking out 2 here on the defensive hold. A nice hold for that ultimate, and it will be Reckless able to shut them down. 6 minutes to go for Happy Squads to re-engage. That Deadeye in the back, you did see Kai acknowledge that aggressive push by the Deadeye from Sharkfin in the back, wanting to try and take him down, but not able to do so. Both Zarya and Lucio going down on this aggressive push. A little bit of a switch now. Kai is going to go on to 76. Ben is going to be on Brigitte still, and Omega now having that coalescence again. Ultimates bottling up here on Happy Squid. 4 now are available, soon to be 5 if Ben can get that damage ramping here on this engage. Genesis trying to find a position where he can get enough damage done. Looking to try and get a pick. Does get Omega and wants to get more. Seeing if they can try and take one down, but it will be the Reinhardt shield continuing to prevent that incoming damage. Now, Genesis debating on looking for that regroup on the right-hand side. Omega getting most likely really close to respawning and wanting to get it. Here comes the Venom Mine dealing a little bit of damage as well. Happy Squid still waiting for that regroup on the left-hand side. Omega now needing some protection by Nico, doing a great job responding. Shade almost taken down, needing some healing again. They do not want to get staggered right now as they look to try and push with 5 minutes to go. And they are going to see if they can use that health pack just to get everyone topped off before going in. BDX trying to get some vision in the back, using those orbs to engage and deal damage to that shield to hopefully break it down. Effervescence does have that the Valkyrie available for this engage on the defensive hold, not wanting to use it just yet. Dark getting close as well, is going to engage on the high ground, getting a stun and must retreat. Doesn't want to look for that engage. 5 ultimates now stacked up on Happy Squids, and they are going to start using them. It will be Ben coming in here with that ultimate, using that rally to make sure that they are well protected on this push. Graviton coming out as well from Happy Squids, able to lock them down and push them forward. Coalescence just wanting to push and get them off this point. 2 ticks and looking for 3. Nobody home to get on the point quick enough. Genesis switching to Tracer, but coming up just short for this first round completed by Happy Squids.
Score 0-2. Switching sides.
Reckless now going to have to go with a very, very aggressive comp. It is going to actually be a quick pause really quick. I do believe it might be some connection issues. Alrighty, and we are going to go ahead and hop back into this now, finally getting Fletch to reconnect here on this this match of Hanamura today. Let's go ahead and see for this push now. It is going to be, let's see, it's going to be Genesis now, waiting to select that last character right now. Will be coming out on McCree, though. Going to have Dark on the Reinhardt again. Sid is going to be on that Zarya, pushing forward. Reckless going to change it up a little bit. Nico, I was going to call it. It is going to be Orisa coming out using Shade with that Roadhog. Going to be having that Halt Hook combination as they look to try and get those picks on this defensive hold today. Let's go ahead and see. It is going to be Sharkfin coming on Junkrat as well. Fletch is going to stick to that as well for this defensive hold.
Attackers incoming in
30 seconds until the doors do open. It'll be interesting to see. They're going to have to use BDX's speed boost here. Again, going to see him on the Lucio. Good composition pick here moving forward. Moira is going to also be able to push very, very quickly. Maybe even try and use that fade to jump into the back line and try and harass as well to maybe push them back behind the point. Fletch now once again getting that trap set for this engage. 5 seconds until the doors do open. Reckless does need to push and take this right now so that they can make it an even score, and looking like they're going to try and just continue to run with this. Ooh, BDX almost taken down immediately out the doorway by Kai, looking to get a couple shots from the high ground, but now forced to drop back, not wanting to get taken down. Dark now needing to be careful up front, getting very, very low. Is going to go down. Fletch able to connect with that concussion mine and gets a nice trap just around the corner. Will be Sharkfin going down as well. 2 members down, 6v4, and that will be a reset for Reckless. Overall, having a difficult time. BDX having to be very, very defensive right at the start. Kai almost getting that clutch shot right out the doorway. Was also a wonderful trap coming out by Fletch, able to lock down Dark with that shield and not being able to handle that incoming damage, and was just taken down. Once that shield was eliminated, they had no major front line. Sorry, not able to refresh shields quick enough. Fletch getting a nice shot, though, with that concussion mine. Genesis able to come in, though, and take him down. Here comes a Riptire, does connect with 2. Fletch being able to get both tanks out of this fight with no front line, and that is going to be another great hold by Happy Squids. Looking to try and regroup. Reckless is going to see if they can use Genesis to take out Kai in that back line and see if they can challenge him 1v1. Seeing if they can also get the crucial picks in the back line to try and get some damage onto their supports. Omega needing to be taken down, wanting to see if they can get it down. Only having that Orisa shield, so Widow is a little bit easier to maneuver around it and get the shots that are needed. Dark now going to continue pushing forward, getting that Zarya shield to try and manage the incoming damage. It's going to shortly fall, though, for the shield. Again, getting sober and close to that ultimate, needing to try and find the chance to use it, wanting to get behind it, but not able to do it. A Coalescence coming out here. Nice! Explosive kill by Sharkfin, getting a double kill here on that Riptire, and now it's going to be them looking to continue pushing forward. Reckless being very aggressive right at the end of it, following up. Sharkfin popping off right now, able to get 2 more follow-up kills after that Riptire, and is going to be able to switch it over and start pushing on this first objective point. 1 minute and 50 seconds will now switch over to 5 minutes and 45 seconds for this next push. Sharkfin, again, finding the opportunity to connect with that Riptire, taking out 2 members, allowing them to have that 6v4 advantage and follow up very close onto the point, having to scramble back. Happy Squid's not able to keep up that defense once they lost them. Fletch shutting down Genesis, so they're going to most likely wait for Genesis to get back online. A nice kill, though, even 5v5 right now. Sharkfin pulling off that kill in the window, taking out Kai, but Omega is going to get him back online to have a full 6v6 right now. Rez will be down for a little bit, but I don't think it'll matter. They'll most likely have it up for this next engage. Reckless most likely wanting to try and move potentially on that either low ground, just because they're taking the high ground on the right. Happy Squid's responding again very effectively to their movement. Dark is going to switch onto the Winston, trying to get into the back, looking to try and take out Kai on the Genji, getting right behind Fletch, though, wanting to get him and try and get him out of this fight since he is doing so much. The whole hog coming out by Shade, able to get 3 members with it and trying to hold back here on this defensive push, and he's doing a wonderful job pushing him back. Healers coming in very clutch right now. BDX trying to give as much healing, not wanting to use that sound barrier just yet since they are starting to fall. Zarya does finally go down. Shade able to get another double kill, taking out Effervescence and Sid, and that will be a reset for Happy Squids. Reckless now once again looking to regroup, not going to have any more switches, want to maintain those 3 ultimates that they do have. Genesis going to use it to see where their position is so that they can find the opportunity to re-engage. Genji, Kai being on that left side though, getting a little bit out of position, trying to stay away, not wanting to show where his positioning is to potentially ambush on Genesis in the back, but it will be Dark jumping on him very quickly, getting him out of that position again, now forced to regroup, and they are going to ambush on the point, needing to take him down, wanting to get that kill, does get it. Sharkfin does take out Fletcher's Riptire, not allowing it to connect. That is a critical ultimate prevention by Sharkfin. A Graviton coming out on to Reckless. Oh man, Reckless doing a wonderful job. Sharkfin following up immediately with Genesis coming in with a clutch double kill here at the end. Free to continue dealing damage on that high ground and allow him to pick them off one by one. Graviton coming in so great with that combination. Again, Genesis picking them off one by one, not having the opportunity, getting pick after pick, keeping them off the point. Mini Diva gonna come out, having the kill on to Kai. Just one kill after another. Now it's gonna be the Happy Squids being very aggressive and just throwing their bodies on this point to try and switch it over with so much time left to go. 3 minutes left, and they are just gonna continue holding. Genesis having the time of his life in the back with nobody being aggressive on this point. Already getting 2 ticks, and they're just gonna have to keep pushing. Genesis now, unfortunately, is going to have to try and get onto the point to keep it a little bit longer, but it was a great attempt here by Reckless, able to get 2 ticks on that push and looking to get a 3rd one with this last 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Respawn advantage definitely helped their composition coming out those doorways for Happy Squids, able to get them back onto the point as quickly as possible. Fletch switching to Tracer, Nico going on to Winston, getting back there quick enough, and it's going to be a great recovery here for Happy Squids. Reckless still in the game, though, having 2 ticks already on point B and wanting to re-engage. Fletch is going to be on the high ground, though, seeing if he can find the opportunity to re-engage. Here comes the rally. It will be movement speed by BDX. Dark getting so low, having to run to the low ground, trying to be careful. Shade also almost nearing an ultimate. Ben is going to be using that rally to continue keeping them alive, looking to try and push. It will be wow, Mercy almost going down. Dark doing everything possible to get these supports out of the fight, but it's not going to be enough. Kai looking to follow up here onto Effervescence, taking out the support, getting a 2nd kill on BDX, using that Dragon Blade and shutting him down in the back on the lower level. Wonderful job again on the defensive hold, getting those few members down. Dark just trying so hard to get into the back, and Happy Squids just continuing to respond to that aggressive push, giving protection to both Omega and to Ben. Ben just having that great shield protection and not allowing the damage to come in, just seeing if they can get that Tesla cannon to do enough damage and bring them down, but it's just not enough. They do most likely just need that combo of Nico and Shade in the back to try and just ambush right into the back line and just take out at least one of their supports. Now they're going to move towards the right-hand side on the high ground, seeing if they can find the position to engage. It will be Happy Squids now finding the opportunity to use the self-destruct. Protective shield is going to buy some time for them, not allowing it to connect. Now dropping down from the high ground, it will be Dark once again going into the back line, trying to get some damage off. Mercy doing a wonderful job, but here comes the Graviton, able to connect again with Sharkfin, getting a double kill and a D-Mech. Genesis taking down Mini Diva in the back, and this is a repeat of last fight. Oh, man. It will be round 2, being able to capture both points for Reckless. Wonderful job. Able to, again, use that same tactic on Happy Squids. It worked once. Why change it? Able to get that Graviton Junkrat ultimate with the Riptire to take him down. And now it will be another attempt here for Reckless to push back. Again, this is going to have to be an extremely, extremely aggressive push here, having just, well, actually exactly a minute to push here on the point. Let's go ahead and see. Kai is going to go on to the Tracer. Oh, man, I still can't believe that. That was crazy, being able to have that same combination work, finding the positional awareness. It was almost as if they were using Dark to bottle them up, using his positioning to wrap them around into a very tight position so the Graviton was able to connect and bring them together, so it was getting those crucial picks by the Riptire. 30 seconds until the doors do open for this attempt for Reckless. Again, not wanting to give up here, having the opportunity to push it, and wants to take this match. Nico going to go back onto that same combination, though. It is going to be Shade on the Roadhog. Nico going on the Orisa, using that halt hook and having that frontline protection. It did work on this first hold, having a little bit of trouble, though, once they did start to break down those few members. Kai wanting to be on the Tracer, though, to continue harassing in the back. Let's go ahead and see if that is going to benefit them as they look to try and hold on this defense. Reckless now looking to, again, try and lead the way, not wanting to get picked off early like last time. Tracer getting very far into the back, using that dash immediately to get into the back line. Now Reinhardt being so aggressive with just under 60 seconds, 45 to go. Fortify coming out by Orisa. Nico trying to survive from that front engage. BDX now is going to get the kill onto Nico, switching from the support role, going onto the tank. It is going to be a triple composition, trying to change it up, seeing if they can get this just full push with these high health values, and I don't know if it'll be enough. The damage really isn't there. They were able to get a couple picks, but not enough to shut them down. 25 seconds remaining, and they're going to have to now scramble, using everything possible to get to the point. 15 seconds. Effervescence having the ultimate, though, for this next engage, wanting somebody to get there quickly. Lucio on Sharkfin is going to try and use that movement speed to get them there. Riptire will come out by Fletch, seeing if he can get a pick. Does get 2 members. Pulse Bomb coming out as well, but not connecting, and they're just going to force it onto this point. Riptire is going to come out, as I said, getting 2 members, and now they're going to continue taking them off one by one. Mini Diva in the back, looking to get into the mech, but not able to connect. Effervescence really being the only one remaining, and is going to go down. Overtime ticking away, and that will be a solid hold by Happy Squids.
Score 2-2.
Score is 2-2. It will be a very, very lengthy time for Happy Squids to engage on this point. Reckless only having 1 minute to their time bank, and now it's going to be 4 minutes and 25 seconds. Reckless is going to have a very, very long time to hold on this defense, but again, with their combination and having Sharkfin being on that Junkrat, trying to get as much damage as possible, they are going to have a switch, though. Effervescence is going to go onto the Mercy, trying to make sure that they can just pump those healings into both Dark and to Sid on this defensive hold right now. Nico going to switch onto the Reinhardt, and also having Shade on the Zarya. Pretty simple composition, or pretty repeated composition for them. Again, not seeing too much variation. They do work for the champions that they have. They have the few members switching back and forth. Haven't seen the McCree, though, by either of them. Genesis now is going to go onto the Widowmaker, seeing if he can find the opportunity to try and get some picks on this defensive hold, wanting to switch to that and use that hit scan to their advantage. All right, let's go ahead and see. 10 seconds until these doors do open. Again, it will be Happy Squids trying to push to take this home to make it a 3-0 victory in the semifinals right now, while Reckless trying to hold back and keep in this fight so that they continue to try and pursue this 3 victories in a row. Kai getting a little low on this engage in the back line, not wanting to go down, using that speed boost again. A very aggressive composition here coming out, just trying to burst through the door as quickly as possible. Genesis now going to try and get some shots in the back line, but they're giving a lot of damage up in that high ground. Sharkfin able to at least get Nico out of the fight. Sid able to get Ben as well, and that is going to be a good defensive hold here by Reckless, picking them off. So much effort being thrown at Genesis on the high ground, not really being able to focus those low-value targets. Ben getting a nice stun, or BDX, I mean, and it's going to be a hold for Reckless. Genesis now continuing to stagger the number. Kai is going to go down very late in this. That's not what they want. They do have the time of 3 minutes and 30 seconds, but don't want to waste it. Waiting for that res to come back for Kai. Zarya now moving towards the left again, trying to just deal some damage in the back. Genesis looking to get some picks, but almost going down. 20 HP. Not wanting that to happen and having to retreat immediately. Looking to get Kai out of the air and trying to get those picks just behind the shield as they bounce around from those concussion mines. Sharkfin able to connect onto Fade. Gonna be a 6v5. Kai wanting to be taken out here by Genesis. Looking to go around the back to potentially try and get on the point and maybe force them back. Omega now having that ultimate available. Dark is going to have that Earthshatter as well. Rally's going to come out, though, to give some protection. He will go down. Earthshatter coming out by Nico in the back, doing a great job trying to push through it. Effervescence using that Valkyrie to get that res out, hopefully very soon, and just give as much healing as possible. And it is going to be a capture for Happy Squids, having a 3-0 victory on this semifinal. Let's go ahead and see what the play of the game was here for this last match on Hanamura. It will be Fletch getting the play of the game on that Junkrat, finding, again, those crucial picks here just behind the shield on that right-hand side, taking out both Genesis and Sharkfin, allowing them to continue pushing forward and start to switch it over on that first point. Wonderful job by both teams. It's going to be 2 cards going to each. 16,000 healing done by Effervescence. It will be 46 defensive assists on Ben for the Happy Squids. 29 objective kills by Fade and 13,000 plus damage by Sharkfin. Both teams doing such an amazing job, but Happy Squids coming out on top right now. So again, that is going to be a victory for these semifinals as we look to go into the next match sometime in the near future. Date will be determined, and it will be budget C9 and feed boost, I believe, for the other match. Again, props to both teams. Wonderful display of gameplay, and it's been a fantastic opportunity being a part of this. For those who have